In today's episode of Spirit of Innovation, Arts Across America, discover how crystals and spiritual healing go hand in hand.
The power they bring is just so grounding and so unapologetic.
Mentorship transforms more than just careers, it changes lives.
It has changed me in the way most people say, like, when you give something that you usually get it back tenfold.
Community service organizations drive progress and create real results. Hear more during our Community Roundtable. Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America, award-winning TV show with your hosts, Diane Strand and Scott Strand, the co-founders of JDS Studio and nonprofit JDS Creative Academy, bringing together award-winning programming with education and training. This cross-collaborative production brings you impactful stories, creative voices, and good-to-know Southern California information you need to know. Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America starts now.
Welcome to our November episode of Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America. This show is produced by the nonprofit JDS Creative Academy, which we founded 11 years ago. I've met hundreds of other fellow business owners, and do you know what they've said was an important key factor to their success? The answer might surprise you. It's mentorship, and I couldn't agree more.
The opportunity to learn from others who have already walked the path is an invaluable experience. Spirit of Innovation explores the importance of mentorship and what it can achieve. Here's more.
The dictionary defines a mentor as a trusted counselor and guide. While the words are straightforward, when it comes to teaching and learning, the actual mentorship experience can be transformative.
There's this great saying, the system that created the problem cannot be the system that solves it. And so as the mentor, you come in and you're like, let me look at the system. And then you ask questions, because you're not just like, let me just solve it for you. And you kind of show them, hey, look, there's some solutions outside of this box that you're in. And they go, oh, what? And then, oh, wow, there's so much. And like, that's literally all it takes.
Signing up for a class or taking a course also is helpful to get the fundamental understanding of a topic, right? But mentoring is very specific to the context of the person, to the situation, the needs actually of the person.
When it comes to career enhancement, finding the right mentor is invaluable. The Online Mentoring Club helps members meet mentors in a wide variety of interests and industries.
The Mentoring Club is a community of more than 6,000 mentors and 12,000 mentees from around the world, really. Experienced professionals, mentors. They help graduates or people who want a career change. What makes it so unique is that the community is really open to anyone.
While paid professional coaching is available, most of the club's mentoring sessions are free, with mentors donating their time.
The vast majority actually want to give back, so they also have the feeling, I have a lot of experience, I have expertise, and I can help someone who actually could benefit from this expertise.
Many businesses also see the benefits of the club and encourage their employees to sign up for help with specific goals.
They don't do this because they are philanthropists, because they think my employees deserve better, but they do this because they see a benefit for the company, right? There's this really old quote where the CEO asks, what if we train employees and they leave? And then the CTO answers, yeah, what if we don't and they stay? People can actually grow through mentoring, and they will be able to navigate their situations in a better way.
Many youth-serving organizations also rely on volunteer mentors. It's a mainstay of the Big Brother Big Sister program, where the Bigs mentor at-risk kids, the little brothers and sisters.
My little brother is Jacob, and he's now 13. We've been matched for, again, almost about 3 years. We actually were voted for Match of the Year this year, which was a great, amazing honor. In the beginning, he struggled with a lot of bullying at school. He would say oh yeah, one of my friends was really mean to me. And I was like, well, then why are they your friend? And so we are able to define what would make a good friend for him. His grades increased. His mom, she's sent me texts oh my gosh, thank you so much. He's doing so much better.
As in most mentor-mentee relationships, the bigs get just as much out of the experience as the littles.
It has changed me in the way that I think most people say, when you give something, that you usually get it back tenfold. And that has been truly my experience. That you can be yourself and authentic, and really, I think in the end, Even outside of just this mentorship, that's all people really want from you, and that's kind of one of the big things I've learned from being his mentor.
At its heart, mentorship is about people helping people. It's where true growth occurs, and its value is incalculable.
Crystals are defined as specific types of minerals that are characterized by the repeating arrangement of atoms, molecules, or ions. While crystals often make for beautiful jewelry or decorative decor, they also have a deeper meaning and effect. Have a look.
Known for their intricate cuts and mesmerizing color patterns, crystals have been more popular than ever. In fact, the global market for crystals, or crystal therapy products, is expected to reach $280 million by 2033, compared to its current $180 million value, now in 2025. Crystal practitioners say they can boost several metaphysical properties, including energy, motivation, and emotional healing.
There's all kinds of uses. So it depends on what you want to heal. Clear amethyst, which is at the bottom of this, is known for its health properties. Then citrine is known for creativity and things like that.
While each crystal carries its own natural energy, the belief that people place in them plays a large part in their power.
But the crystal does its thing all the time, no matter what you're doing to it. But I think you notice the difference because of your intention. You can use any crystal for healing if your intention is right. The power they bring is just so grounding and so unapologetic.
Crystals can also be used in a common practice called crystal healing to heal the body's chakras.
We have chakras. We have 7 major chakras in the body. And there are stones that correspond with the chakras. The chakra system is where your energy is stored. And sometimes you can get all out of balance. So I use my pendulums, and if they're going in a certain direction or if they're swinging madly, I know things are out of balance. So what I will do is I will choose a stone. So like if I find that the crown chakra is out of balance, I'll put an amethyst underneath their head. You just let the energy of the stone help balance the energy centers of the body.
Whether you believe in their healing power or not, crystals can still make for pretty accessories and home decor items.
I put mine at my front door for the energies. There's all kinds of uses, not the least of which jewelry. It makes you feel better, and it just gives you a little oomph, I think.
Whichever way you decide to incorporate them in your life, crystals serve as a reminder that hope and clarity come in many forms.
I know you're a big fan of crystals and stones in our house because there's a few in almost every room.
Yes, I really enjoy collecting them and wearing them.
Yes,
I go into every little stone shop that there is.
Yeah, you do. And I don't mind rubbing them once in a while. It just sort of feels like it's good luck, maybe. I don't know.
They do bring power. I know that. But now it's time for the Community Roundtable, where we invite the community stakeholders to discuss topics and issues that affect all of us.
In the spirit of the holidays, this month's Community Roundtable is all about giving. Joining us at the table is Esther Fala, president of the Temecula Rotary Club, and Dr. Alan Winkelstein, president of Temecula Lions Club. He is also the immediate past district governor for the Lions Club District 4, L5, serving Riverside and San Bernardino counties. Take a look.
Welcome back to the Community Roundtable. We have 2 great organizations that are on a national level that drill down to the local level. So I want to talk with our guest today a little bit about how your local chapters work from here to across the country and how they contribute to communities here in the U.S. and what positive changes have you seen. Let's start with you, Esther, and Rotary Club.
Thank you, Diane. With Rotary, we all know that it's an international organization, but we all operate at the club level. And with our clubs, we have different avenues of service. From there, we start with club. If the club is strong, we're able to do more. And then drilling it down to community. Community service is divided into several different committees, from military to senior, to what we call Bridge, where we work with the homeless and partner with other organizations. And in addition, we also support the military. Then the other avenue of service is the youth. We need to empower the next generation. And then the final one, of course, it's international service.
I love that. You guys do so much here locally in the community. And how does that work with the Lions Club?
Well, it's pretty similar. We also reach locally, community. We also, on a regional level, reach out through the community and through the county and through the state, as well as nationally, as well as internationally. And then we work throughout the state. We have programs that we do, scholarship programs for high school students. We also run nationally. There's a great program for vision called KidSight, which we dealing with preschool students and kids in Head Start programs, which is now going internationally as well. So we have programs on all levels. Also deal with the youth. Very similar programs to Rotary.
Well, more locally, as communities kind of grow and change, how do you see your clubs adapting to those changes and still fulfilling some needs in the communities?
Well, I think probably the need for food is probably a big concern, especially now what's going on with our, with our government ourselves. We'll see what happens this next week or so.
Do you ever collaborate together with some other local organizations so that your impact could get greater?
Well, locally, we have not done that very well. However, I will say this, on an international level, we have.
Well, here we are at the roundtable. Maybe we are starting something new for 2026.
Making a connection here, hopefully.
Yes.
I think collaboration is key, definitely, because it seems as though we are doing similar, if not the same. And when you mentioned locally here, with Thanksgiving coming up here in the United States, we always find a lot of communities with food insecurity, right? And one of our big projects is collecting food. We get names from the school district, and over 250 families will receive a huge big basket with all different types of food, canned goods, to allow them to have a decent meal during the holidays. And from those families also, we have those kids getting toys from the local clubs here in the United States. But getting back to that, yes, other than just the Lions Club and Rotary, we also partner with other local clubs here or other organizations. We know that the city is part of us working with them, cleaning, keeping our community clean is part of a big project. The Creek Inn, we always clean that. There's a park here locally. Then with our youth, how do we teach them to be part of all these big events? So no, definitely collaboration is key, and that eliminates unnecessary competition.
Well, so many great topics we could continue to talk about and move through, because these are some great organizations that we have here. But we are out of time on the roundtable, and I want to thank you for joining us. Till next time, we'll see you on the roundtable. Celebrating Thanksgiving doesn't have to involve hours of cooking in the kitchen or flying across the country to visit family. SOI team member Aaron Porras has a few other ideas for the holiday weekend that you're sure to enjoy. Have a look.
There are many different ways to spend Thanksgiving and feel thankful. No matter your situation, there are plenty of options to make the holiday weekend special. Here's some restaurants and activities that provide a great Thanksgiving experience. Look for local restaurants for that family feel. The Naughty Pig Butchery in Murrieta, California prepares many different meats and meals for pickup. They also do catering, so you can order a meal days ahead before the Thanksgiving holiday and share it at home or even out on a picnic as you gather with friends throughout the weekend. Wineries and casinos are also great places to hang out at during the holidays. Pechanga Resort and Casino in Temecula, California offers meals for pickup, so you have everything to serve a full holiday meal. You would just need to reheat it and it's ready to serve. Remember to order early as these places get very busy. Not only is Thanksgiving a time to be with friends and loved ones, but it's also a time to help those in need, especially around the holidays. Nonprofits are looking for volunteers this holiday season and are accepting donations to help those in need. Look for events for a good cause to get involved with in your area. This one here in my region looks fun. The annual Temecula Turkey Trot and Food Drive. You can start your holiday with a 5K run and even get into a costume contest. Plus, you can donate 3 non-perishable items to the Circle of Care Food Pantry. Register for this one or one in your area at findarace.com. We hope you enjoyed these unique choices for making your Thanksgiving holiday exciting. If you have any recommendations on where to visit and cover, send us an email at spiritofinnovation@gdscreativeacademy.org. Now back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Aaron. Great job on that segment as always. We wish everyone a wonderful holiday season, no matter how you celebrate.
Now we have the Good to Know, where we explore the topics that matter, that are truly good to know and affect all of us. As we head towards the end of the year, many high school seniors are deep in the process of preparing for their college applications. Meanwhile, on the top of their parents' mind is the question, how the heck am I going to pay for this?
Yeah, it's a good thing that November is National Scholarship Month, which serves as a reminder for students to take the time to find free money to help offset some of those college costs.
Filling out the free application for the Federal Student Aid, or FAFSA, is a good first step, since it's essential for assessing many scholarship and financial aid opportunities.
Also, be sure to check out the resources at your child's high school. There you can find information on local scholarships, including those provided through the National Dollars for Scholars program. JDS Creative Academy proudly sponsors 5 scholarships through Dollars for Scholars at 2 of our local school districts.
Unfortunately, not everyone takes advantage of this opportunity. At our school district, Temecula Valley Unified, there were 2,200 graduating seniors last year, but only about 900 applied for the Dollars for Scholars scholarships.
There are also millions of regional and national scholarships out there. And unfortunately, many students aren't aware of them or think they don't qualify. But college advisors say that most students actually do qualify for many of these scholarships. And no, they don't have to have top grades or be athletes.
The website, scholarships.com, is a great resource with a large database of scholarship opportunities and information articles. It's worth checking out. There's nothing to lose, but possibly a lot to gain.
JDS Creative Academy held another successful Haunted Studio fundraiser, and it was incredible. Our guests loved the Alice in Underland themed maze, and our actors and talent did amazing. And next up is our winter showcase. Our musical theater classes presenting Frozen Junior, and our script writing and filmmaking classes will also share some of their creative masterpieces. Have a look.
Our 2025 Haunted Studios fundraiser was a spooktacular success. Guests bravely embarked on a mystical journey as our JDS Creative Academy studio was transformed into an Alice in Underland themed maze. The thrills included a trip through our rabbit hole squeeze room, a trek through a mushroom garden, interactive plot lines, and a mad VIP tea party experience. Our one-of-a-kind maze was one you didn't want to miss. But the fun didn't stop there. Once guests exited the maze, they enjoyed sweet treats at our bake sale, purchased raffle tickets, and checked out our local vendor booths. While the JDS Creative Academy Haunted Studio may be over, our festivities have just kicked off. Our annual winter showcase is right around the corner, and it will be snowing. Join us on December 20th and 21st when our musical theater program presents Frozen Junior. Plus, don't miss the script writing and filmmaking classes as they showcase their end-of-semester creations. Go to jdscreativeacademy.org to get your tickets and reserve your spot.
As we get ready to wrap up, we want to remind you to follow us on social media and subscribe to our hashtag JDS Family newsletter. It'll keep you in the know about everything that's happening in the world of creativity and here at JDS Studio.
You can find us on YouTube and on our website. We are streaming nationally and broadcasting throughout Southern California on ABC and our local regional channels.
Please also check out our training participants with their TV shows, radio broadcasts, and the podcast SOI Talk with this guy right there, Scott Strand.
Thank you. And thank you for joining us. We will be back with a new Spirit of Innovation Arts Across America next month.
But before we wrap, let's take a moment and check out some unique art created out of gourds.
Thanks for tuning in. Until next time,
SOI out.